Hi YouTubers, welcome to Project Aircat Part 7. Now I'm in the process of actually bolting on the flywheel, and I've got the first part of the centrifugal clutch going in right now. So I've labeled the bolts and I've put the bolts in there, 1 to 5, because you're supposed to tighten the crisscross pattern, sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. So in order to do that, we have to actually take the spark plugs out the engine. I've taken the upper spark plugs out of the engine, and I've squirted a bit of oil using a syringe and a bit of engine oil. Just squirted a bit of oil into each spark plug hole because this engine hasn't run for about 3 years. And you have to actually, there's a hole in the casing there. You can shove like a Phillips screwdriver into the hole and through the flywheel there just to lock it in place. Now when you actually turn the engine, this engine actually rotates anti-clockwise. You shouldn't actually rotate it clockwise when you're lining up the screwdriver hole, just in case the timing chain skips a tooth on one of the cogs, camshaft sprockets. It's not likely that it would, but it's better to go anti-clockwise. And just to line up the screwdriver and the hole in the engine, so you can just lock that so it doesn't keep spinning when you're trying to lock the nuts. So what I've done, each of the flywheel bolts has to actually be just dipped in a little bit of oil and screwed in. I screwed them all in, just sort of generally all in, screwed them right down to the end of the thread, and then I'm torquing them one at a time, and we're torquing them to 40 Newton meters. So they're 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in a crisscross pattern, torquing to 40 Newton meters. Stage 2, I'm actually going to need an assistant because this engine is a bit loose and it tends to rock from side to side when you try and put too much torque on it. So yeah, so I'm torquing each of these to 40 Newton meters in that sequence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll leave the screwdriver in place, and then I need to get my little angular torque gauge. I have to pop that on the end of the torque wrench, and second stage we add an extra 30 degrees of tightness in one go. Yeah, so I will need my assistant for that one, otherwise the engine's going to be falling sideways. Yeah, anyway, so far so good. Yeah, well, making some progress, that's good. I've still got these other parts to fit as well, so once I've torqued the nuts down, I can put that cover on, and I can put the bearing on with those 4 bolts. I did buy some red Loctite for each of these bolts, just to make sure that they don't come loose. And then finally the actual brake shoes will mount on top of that, and then we can actually fit the gearbox. So exciting times. Watch the space. Have a good day. Bye.